We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Another run here with Hampton. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, you find yourself in 3rd and a mile. You're looking to just pick up whatever you can. And for a minute, Mike, I thought the back was going to actually pick up to 1st down. He doesn't, but it's a heck of a run regardless.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
1st down, Allen. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
2nd and 10. Allen Going to give it to Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's done it again, back-to-back good runs. 19 this time, and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arondé Gadsden, the 2nd. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Balin Tiger. Balin Tiger. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And the Chargers are going to be set up first and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Ready.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, L.A.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Run out of the gun with Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Allen now off the bootleg. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big-time play there for Buffalo. An even 40 yards. A chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. cooked. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 7-3 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On first down, Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Look at the big man go. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. A gain of 66 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run with Harris. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Balin Tiger. Delta to Hunt. Set.
On the give, here's Hampton. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown Chargers.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. From the gun, here is Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Bills.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cap it. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
Hampton trying to work inside. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Third and inches.
Set. 380. Cut. Go.
They try to run for it with Harris. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense, and he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Straight out. Delta. Stop. Set.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! What is it?
Now a play fake. Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set. 380. Set.
Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
380. Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
380.
Throwing again, Herbert. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Set. Black 80. Black. Hey, easy, easy, easy. We go orange, 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 orange. Ready.
On the ground, Hampton. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now, Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
To the left side and taken in by Coleman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tarheed still there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Allen. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride, be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the zone read, here's Hampton. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, L.A.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Herbert now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Big Ed Oliver in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Something's taken from me.
Home to tricks right.
Check the guard.
Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On play action now. Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Herbert to throw on second down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment.
Go.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it. Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. Austin now to return this. Oh! He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Allen will give this to Davis. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4. On second down, Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Now Allen on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screenplay. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Try again. It's second and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
He'll try it now with Cook. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff them on 4th down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
Set. Delta. Set. Why did it?
On play action, now Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
380. Bring it up. Set.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Delta. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
380. Run. Set. 380. 380. Run. 12. Run.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Ray Harris, the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Set. 180. 180. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
Set. Kappa.
Herbert to throw. He's got it about the 8. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Black 80. Black. Get him. Set.
To throw is Herbert. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
They'll go with Hampton. He'll push forward for about a yard. Matt Milano there to stop him.
He's brought down at the 31. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9.
Delta, hut.
On play action, it's Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Now, Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got him. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's Hampton. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They're going to run out of the gun. Here's Harris. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. He does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, this is strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Second and inches. From the gun, here is Allen. That's complete. Calvin Austin. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
And the Bills' 1st down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And the Bills are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too...
And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Bills. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Chargers 34. Bills 24. Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Davis.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
10 yards on
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A run, and this is Hampton. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's first and 10.
Set. Lion. Set.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Set. Grenading. Set.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Open space to the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Perfect. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bills 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First down, Bills.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Josh Allen on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one incomplete. Good job, Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got it! And he's got another one! Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Bills. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Chargers 41. Bills 31. Tyler Bass.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 36-yard line.
Hey, easy. Lady, route, go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. Into space. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
31.
down. Here's Ticker out to send this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First down, it's Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Allen gonna throw for it. That's gonna be caught. And he's not gonna get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Hampton trying to work inside. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11.
380. You're out.
They'll go again with Hampton, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Now Allen on 1st down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 9-yard line.
A run with Cook. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 6-yard line. 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Allen gonna throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. This is caught at the 2. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure's got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
37.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set. Wide in. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle by T.J. Sanders. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Ready. 380. Ready.
Another run here with Hampton. And he will be taken down. You'll see they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here, and